Beers, Bongs, and Bullshit, episode 49. Oh, yeah!
You bring the beer, I'll bring the bud. We'll
was unexpected.
We might get too high, might get too drunk, still doing the bullshit. Yeah,
I did that.
don't listen to us talk shit.
What the fuck was that?
You gotta listen to us
I'm
talk shit.
saying random shit with my
It's
mask
fucking
on.
hilarious.
Dude that was with me was like, dude, when he was down half, he's like, are you serious right now? I drive by people with the bus down. And they turn around and look, and I'd be like,
Makes me want to go, I missed her. Just random. Beers, Bongs, and Bullshit. Welcome back. Episode 49.
yeah, it's not normal.
I think it's wonderful.
I'm not normal. Is anyone at this table normal?
I'm not fucking. I'm fucking weird as fuck, man. I'm proud of my weirdness.
I didn't know if he's being serious earlier. He didn't respond to my tweet. He's like, yeah, I'm just a big loser. I was like, yeah, me too. You want to drink about it? And he didn't respond. And I'm
Yeah, I
like,
did.
oh, did you?
Yeah.
I was
I
like,
said, I'll drink to about
Thought you heard
anything.
his
Count me
I said,
in.
is he mad?
Yeah, I said, I'll drink to anything. Count me in.
yeah.
I wonder if it didn't go through.
He said, sometimes I feel like I'm cheating when I sneak a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And I was like, the only person you're cheating is yourself. Congratulations, you played yourself.
That's what you said.
That's hilarious.
No, for real though. Like,
Been a while
I've been.
since I smoked a Swisher, Desi.
Has it?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I never said
Don't cough.
But I've been eating so much healthier lately. So like the other night, I went upstairs and I poured a bowl of Cinnamon Toast
You
Crunch.
said healthy?
I've been eating healthier.
Why?
Why? 'Cause I'm gonna die if I don't, man.
Okay, that's legit. That's legit. I'll take that one. But
Man, we got this is skinny people problems,
Yeah.
man.
I'm 225.
Are you?
No,
Yeah.
you were not.
Yeah. I am
You
225.
got weights in your hoodie or what? Like,
Bruh,
no.
Might be.
I mean, my advantage to keep maintaining this weight because I was 245.
Really?
Yeah, and then the last couple months of stress,
Yeah.
didn't really eat, but
Yeah.
How tall are you?
like 5'11".
245.
Damn, dude. You're a big dude, Dez.
Yeah, but I feel tiny.
Wearing all that sweatsuit, you can't tell, man.
Yeah.
I like to hide. Yeah, I do. I'm one of those. I like to be deceptive.
It's like P. One of the homies is like, yo, it was P like 220, and I was like, man, he hides it in that baggy clothes. You see him in a tank top, you're like, damn, P, the steak.
I mean, I've always been pretty big.
Yeah, Pete
You know what I
kind of looks like a longboard. He just like straight ahead. But he turns to the side. He's all skinny as fuck.
he looks big. It's deceptive though.
Yeah.
He
We're gonna make fun of you a lot, Pete, because you ain't here.
yeah, sucker.
I'm gonna make fun of you. What do you say? Whack his beard. Whack.
My wife
footsteps,
says we're too mean
whack.
to him all the time. She's like, you guys are too mean to Paul. I was like, nah.
He just doesn't fire back.
We were driving him fucking crazy earlier today. He's talking about the vaccine, and we wouldn't answer his damn question.
I said, yeah, I got it. My dick grew a whole centimeter.
Break the walls down.
TJ said he got it. He's like, you see my picture? I'm swollen. I'm swollen. He had a picture next to Overeem. Who is that dude next to him for real?
But
He's fucking huge.
He's like 7'2",
Because
320
Overeem's
pounds.
fucking huge.
Yeah. But yeah, I put my head on that photo of that guy, and I said, I got the vaccine. This is what happened to me.
I wonder if there's a picture of Overeem and Shaq ever together. I kind of want to see it. Because Overeem was always like scary big. You remember when he's like eating horse meat and they didn't test him? He was just fucking yoked.
Oh, yeah, that's not horse meat, bro.
No, that was his excuse. He's like, dog, you are shooting up. He's like, yeah, I had some horse meat. It's how it made me big in the Netherlands. We ate horse meat, and I'm like, motherfucker, you are on the juice.
Dude, yeah, from,
I mean,
from
you gotta think about
02
it.
to 08,
He's a-
you could. It's like fucking.
Did you see how skinny
I mean,
he
you got to
used
think
to
about
be?
it. He's not
Dude,
just
yeah,
he's
when
just
he
not
was
an
watching
MMA fighter though.
kickboxing.
Yeah.
He's not just an MMA fighter. He was a
Yeah,
kickboxer.
the Muay Thai dude. He was,
But
John-
and also in divisions where it's okay to use different kind of drugs.
He
You know
was
what I
John
mean?
Jones
America,
skinny.
fucking Japan.
America has some strict fight things. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because they pretty much
Japan,
offer
he
like
could do
boxing
whatever
and
the
stuff. You know?
fuck he wanted.
Japan's like,
Yeah.
can you take some steroids?
And I heard you can like knee people in the face when they're down over there.
Joe
right?
Rogan was talking about that.
Should
on
we
his
talk about
podcast.
fights later so people don't tune out?
Yeah. Good call. Yeah.
So what are we gonna
Excellent
talk
call.
about?
What TJ has, you had some good things. I want to talk. I don't know all the full details, but that
Okay,
that
I'm
shooting
gonna
in
interrupt
Atlanta.
for 1 second. I'm gonna grab one of those peanut butter beers. Would one of you fellas like one?
I'll take one.
I'd take one.
Yeah.
I mean, I might as well join suit.
Goddamn
Peanut
right,
butter
man.
beer.
They're pretty good. I think like they're really.
You ever put a little peanut butter in your beer?
They're really
every time.
really good, but they're like something I would drink like one of.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
like a Guinness or something.
yeah.
I hate Guinness.
I
You
tried
don't
the
like just like
screwball.
one Guinness. Not at all.
It tastes like a cork to me.
That's descriptive. That's descriptive as fuck. Anyone got a cork?
Like your wine cork.
Yeah, right here.
Tastes like a wine cork to me.
I'm gonna chew on it later. I'm gonna chew on this wine cork.
Hey, let me know.
And I'll be like, yo, this tastes exactly like fucking Guinness.
You're gonna hate me later, but I don't give a fuck.
Peanut butter milk
damn it, Desert.
stout nitro. I tried the screwball peanut butter whiskey last night.
The first time I tried it was at Market Street.
Yeah.
So what's the nitro? It has like more because I heard like beer with higher carbonation
I
gets
let
you.
it get warm a little bit before I do
No,
mine.
I think that's how they hop it and shit.
'Cause you-
and make it. It's like pasteurizing milk. I think.
Oh, okay.
You ever been drunk off champagne and the drunk feels way different than anything else?
Yeah, but
Because it's all the carb. I think it's the carbonation. It just goes through your blood different. Like my body feels weird.
yeah. This
I feel high almost.
They say it makes you like in the mood to fuck, right?
this
What?
is less
Champagne?
Champagne?
Let me do the damn thing.
That's
What's
what
my
I
name?
heard.
What's my name?
Not really.
No.
I mean, I'm the weirdo though. Like they're like, oh yeah, pop this fizz. It'll make you wanna have sex. And I'm like, nah, it makes me want to punch people in the fucking face.
That don't
Fizz
smell,
did?
that don't smell
Yeah.
like a Guinness to you?
Kinda.
Corky.
Do they have a cork ball inside it or something? What is the ball?
I don't-
Plastic?
I never
Metal?
had a Guinness.
It's like a CO2 thing,
It's
ain't
something.
it?
They got a ball.
It's like a
in there.
CO2 thing.
In the Guinness?
Yeah.
I never had one.
It does kind of smell like it. I don't know. I've never tasted a cork though, so I'll chew on it later.
Have you ever drank a IPA or a stout though, or it's kind of like syrupy and shit at the bottom? It's
Yeah.
thicker. I think this doesn't have that. I think the nitro eliminates that and makes it more like pasteurized, like evenly distributed throughout. So the
know-
first sip tastes like the last sip. I think that's
Before we get started with the good topics, I want to learn a different language.
Yeah?
I just don't know
Have
what.
you picked, oh, you haven't picked one yet?
I haven't picked one yet.
Oui, comme bon moi.
Mandarin. Learn Mandarin.
Learn Mandarin.
Yeah.
Why?
Conspiracy theorist homies predict that this side of the map is gonna be given to China in the coming, like in the next 2 decades. Like that's who's gonna.
I don't know karate.
I mean, I'm too expensive to just give away. I'm like,
But it's like if they come in and buy everything around you.
I pay
and
taxes,
everything-
goddammit.
yeah.
You can't just sell me. God, give me my money back.
So
Fuck off.
you're meaning to tell me that the Wu-Tang slogan "Cream Cash rules everything around me" is gonna soon be China rules everything around
You
me?
do realize
Like-
China owns a couple of our national parks already, right?
You got
Cream is the money.
I think it was
dollar bills, y'all.
episode 94 with Keegan
Who's
Smith.
Wu-Tang?
Keegan Smith
What?
talked
Fuck
about
off.
That's just questions piss at me.
Yo,
No. That's the blunt, guys. That's the blunt.
I guarantee.
I just didn't want to drop the blunt or the beer. You know
I don't know about my son because he would probably know who. Yeah, my son knows who they are because he knows who Method Man and like Red Man is and shit. But I bet if we brought like your boy in here and said, you know about Wu-Tang, he might say who's Wu-Tang.
He better. He has a fucking shirt that he wears.
Oh, so he wouldn't say who's Wu-Tang?
Yeah, he should know who they are. I don't know if he'll know all the. I don't know all the.
See now,
Is he home? I'm going inside.
Nah, he's his buddy.
if you ask my kids, they'll be like,
Well, you see them kids, they be wearing like Nirvana shirts.
Yeah, my boy's got one of those.
And
too.
this girl, she walks up, she's like, oh yeah, Nirvana. She's like, yeah, what's your favorite song? She's like, I don't know their song, it's just a shirt. She's like, take it off.
Yeah. No, I try to
Yeah,
always
see?
make sure I educate him on the music before I get him the shirt because like
see,
his
now-
uncle's
now-
giving
now
him a
you-
shit
now y'all
about
made
the
me feel like a
Beatles.
shitty parent right now because y'all got your kids hip hopping and weeping and whopping and all that shit, and I'm over here like y'all better sing kids bops and doo wops and shit like that. What the
Man,
fuck?
Kids Bop gonna put out the wet ass pussy remix here anytime soon.
With this wet and gushy.
You see when they did the fucking
Okay, so my their
Miss
YouTube
Jackson?
subscription shit is canceled. All right, got that.
I'm sorry, Miss. Do you see that corny ass white kid rapping? I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
No.
Ooh, I am for real. And the D's like, oh God, he's spitting Andre's verse, and I want to shoot him.
Oh shit!
I don't really want to shoot you, but I might strangle you.
Well, if you do it, make sure you're doing it on a bad day.
He's a white
If
kid.
you're
though.
having a bad day. Oh,
He's a
it
white.
doesn't count that way, does it? Shit.
He's a white. I got to stop him before he goes out anyway and gets in some trouble. So Now we're banned. White people ain't gonna listen to us no more. They're like, hey, I don't want
Like,
to.
man, this white dude's so fucking racist. What the fuck is this problem?
All one, aren't you? I'm blind.
That's hilarious.
All right, let's get serious.
Should we get serious?
We was gonna get serious.
Yeah, we were.
Were we gonna jump into serious? We haven't even checked in. How was y'all week? So I didn't introduce anybody.
It was a good week, fellas. My youngest boy turned 5 on Tuesday. I got to go jump around the trampoline park, Tri-Cities, and then eat some pancetta and some lumpias.
What's his name?
His name is Alan.
Happy
Kane.
belated birthday, Alan.
Were you there as yourself?
I was actually not.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay.
Don't
give
even
it.
say who he was.
Don't give it away.
Okay.
Well, because we got some things to do. That's what I was gonna say with me.
Yeah,
and
but nobody
Kane.
would have known that if you didn't just jump in.
And I didn't really post a lot of pics online. If you're my friend on Facebook, then maybe you saw it in my story. But I did post photos. It was a pretty good time.
Well, you fuck it. Tell him who you were. I don't know. It's not like I don't know. Like
Well,
surprise.
now you made it weird, Mike.
I guess I did.
Now
It's
everything's weird.
Don't
That's cool.
do it. Don't do it.
We're gonna create some content. You know what I mean? We're gonna create a little suspense there.
Damn, this is an unbelievably fast week and productive. My boss's last day was today, so that's pretty whack because he was actually a decent fucking boss.
Oh no shit.
Is
But,
he retiring, or are you saying "fuck you guys"? I'm out.
Nah, he just got it. He got asked to come back. It's like offer you can't refuse type shit,
okay.
and nobody would blame him for it.
He was a cool guy.
But we.
What do you do?
Well, I do a lot of things, but
What is this profession?
Well, I currently do maintenance, but
That's what's
I've been in the field where I'm at, and I've done 4 or 5 different fucking things.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've done.
I'm a jack of all
Damn near
trades,
everything we have
master
to
of none.
Kind of like me in the cooking world.
See, man, you're a cook though, man. Come on.
I mean,
I'm not the CEO yet, though. High hopes.
I got to sit in the CEO's chair in a meeting recently. It was pretty cool.
So,
really?
Yeah.
That's dope.
She offered.
I like
She
that.
said, "Anybody can sit in my chair if you'd like." I was like, "Oh, that's me. I want to sit in the CEO chair."
so I hope none of our coworkers are listening because we didn't do shit today.
Just had some beers.
We thought about it. Now I fixed a light fixture. Then we went to Hoo Hop Mongolian.
Oh, nice.
I ate one plate and I was like, man, I'll be fucking selling myself short if I don't get a second. And I gluttoned myself. And I was like, felt sick when I
Kind of
left.
have to when you.
And
go
then
there.
and then
Certain
and
sauces
then,
you can
and then we
use
sat
powdered
down and watched the Ohio
the upset.
the Oral Roberts game.
Just call it what it is.
So the
upset.
tournament started.
Yeah,
Bro, you're a day late.
It
Yeah.
started yesterday.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
we're late, so we got to do our brackets late.
Yeah. Fuck. I submitted.
not too
I
late.
submitted one to
You can still get
ESPN.
on. You can still get on the $1 million one.
I asked
though.
P if he wanted to bet $1 a game, and he said no. And I'm like, man, it's like.
But then he said,
32
"Well,
bucks.
maybe," but then he never came back up.
Well, $32, and now how many teams have played? We got to put like what? How many dollars to, if we put money up tomorrow? But AOP, get your bracket.
But I'll put. I mean, I'll put 20 on the next GU game. I'm gonna give him.
I want to
this
put
one.
$1 on each team. That sounds fun.
But because y'all know I'm not a GU fan.
Yeah, you NC fan?
No, I mean I love college basketball, but I'm just not a GU fan. I'm just like
just a hater.
no. They're kind of like my Falcons. Do great, do the season, do all right, doing the
But
playoff.
you love the Falcons.
But when you and
so
You
like
can't have
GU?
two. You
No.
just can't have two.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, so 2 teams that hurt your feelings?
no, I just don't have no faith in GU to get it done.
Because I have plenty of teams that hurt my feelings.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't. I just never like every time they get to the big. I'm like they're about to fuck up.
I have
Because
plenty
what
of
happens
fighters that
in
hurt
my personal
feelings.
opinion, excuse me, the coaches don't let their best play. You got to let them while they're cooking. Let them cook. Do not sit them down.
Yeah.
This is where they're.
Bro,
Everything depends on this moment.
That's
you know
why.
what I mean?
That's why.
Let
I
them
quit-
live in it.
That's why I quit C squad basketball my junior year of high school.
I missed the motherfucking Boise State game. I was watching Damian Lillard score 21 points in the first quarter, which was amazing. But I missed my nephew playing, which kind of hurt because he wouldn't playing. And apparently they decided to let the dog loose, and he played for the first quarter. He played like 11 minutes, and I'm like, dope.
Did he score any more points in the game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Damian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope those points keep him warm at night because he has no trophy to do it.
Man, I support the young bucks.
you know what?
I love hearing stories about the young bucks.
The Blazers don't really have a squad. He's the MVP. They'll probably give it to LeBron. But if you want to be a realist, the most valuable player is fucking Damian.
Damian's a killer right now. He okay.
Because they'll lose. They'll lose by 30 if he doesn't will the team.
You know who has a chance to beat Kobe with the most like clutch points, right? In the fourth. That man. I will say that.
Oh shit!
I will say that.
Melo's top 10 all-time scoring. He just fucking hit that pinnacle.
Shout out to Melo and all that. Yeah. But look, Dame's that dude.
Yeah.
Dame is that dude. If he went to the Lakers and played with LeBron right now,
no one would win.
I would rather have Damian on the Lakers than LeBron.
But I can even see him playing with, and I can't sell my man CJ either. That's my dude too.
I'd like to see Dame play with.
I want to see
my guy Kawhi Leonard.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Because the Lakers, it was just like unfair. Like you got the super teams, you got the fucking Nets, and you got the Lakers. They're two super teams, and some people are picking the 76ers Lakers.
Don't sleep in my team, the Hawks. Okay,
where are they ranked?
Are they still in the NBA,
bro? That's what we're about to have a misunderstanding.
I haven't heard about this since Mookie Betts.
They got.
We got solid players. They're young. We're still young. You know, we didn't really understand because we're the Hawks. Yeah. I mean, we had nobody good since Dominique
Wilkins.
Sounds like my Hawks. We ain't had no one good since Marshawn Lynch.
Was that right? Was Mookie Blaylock on them?
Oh, Mookie. Yeah.
I haven't heard of the Hawks in a long time.
Bro, don't sleep on us.
No, the Hawks were in the playoffs.
We had a good 7 years. Like we went a few seasons consecutive, but we lost to Boston most of the time.
I think they got close to the finals. They were the last out of the last two, right? Eastern Championship.
Did you guys see Marshawn Lynch on Westworld?
No, I should. I've been watching Snowfall. I've been fucking just mesmerized.
It's a good show.
And then I'm gonna get through the season. Then I'm gonna have to wait every week like a schnook.
He's not in there till season 3, but
it's season 4.
Character.
I know, but I'm about to fucking finish season 4, and then I'm gonna have to wait a fucking week.
You're there
I'm
already?
in the middle of season 3 right now.
Oh shit, you're flying.
Damn.
Once
Snowfall?
I pop, I can't stop.
I started rewatching Game of Thrones again, and
I
I do the accents all the time.
I did that too, and I'm just like, why was I a Targaryen fan again? Oh yeah, bitch got dragons.
Yeah,
Snowfall,
learn how to speak Dothraki.
Snowfall is loosely based on Rick Ross, and Rick Ross says, "Do not watch this shit."
I think Carl could have they could have made him leave long. He could have lived longer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because she
He was probably getting movie offers.
He did do that. Yeah.
That's probably what happened.
Because was it The Last Frontier or something on Netflix? It's one of his shows. It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
He was like,
he had 36 yesterday and 50 the day before,
Dame?
or 2 days before.
I don't actually hate Dame. I just like to give.
He doesn't. He
shit.
like because
I like those Hulu ads.
Yeah.
I said P could probably be a real hater, but I was like, no, TJ's not a real hater. It's just not in his DNA. He's like, yeah, I tried it. I didn't like it.
Mike had to call me. He's like, TJ, it's not a good look, man. Just stop.
TJ, you're just not. You can't. There's like some people that just they can't be haters, and it's a good thing. You're just like, man, do you?
I mean,
I'm happy for you.
Yeah, I try to eliminate
because
that
sometimes it's important to be
from
somebody's
my
toughest critic.
identity.
Yeah.
I'd rather just be the positive guy.
You know what I mean?
I'm a hater of myself. I'm my toughest critic.
But see,
Yeah,
that
same.
you'll never know how tough you are unless somebody else criticizes you. Then you're just like, hey, am I really that tough?
See, and I was going through that thought process the other day. I was like,
I
know
got
what?
enough of
We
that.
grew up that way, right?
Yeah.
What if it's a myth? What if all that bullshit about bullying and, breaking each other's balls and ridiculing each other to see how hard we could push
What if everyone
was
big
actually
this up?
limiting us? What if we actually all gave positive vibes to each other?
I had to cut some shit off like that on my Facebook feed last week. It's one of my little cousins from back
For
home.
real.
Just like, man, fuck you. You know what I mean? The contrarian comments do not go unnoticed, bro. It's not my message. It's me. I don't fucking like you either. Why don't you fucking click delete, asshole? You know what I mean? And we know each other. It's like, bro, I don't care. Like, post that shit on your wall. Otherwise, say something positive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because I don't. It's a bitch already. Yeah. We could sit here and laugh about it, or you could be a fucking asshole.
Yo,
and
man.
it's like, bro, I can be an asshole just like this too. Yeah.
But see,
you know what I mean?
but
We
see-
could have kept it cordial, and you could have fucking kept that shit to yourself.
But see, there's a different way we were bullying You know what I mean?
My father was never.
Dude,
Well, here's the thing.
Day,
Let's just be real. You know what I mean? Media makes it easier for the kids today to be bullies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I can control my environment now.
Versus when we grew up, it got to the school, but guess what? By the time 2:30 came, I'm on your ass.
Yeah.
It already got back to me by 2:30. I'm on your ass. It didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? We were all we grew up that way, and you better be witty as fuck. You had to be. You know what I mean? Our families were that way. We always had those uncles that talked shit constantly. It might not be your dad, but your uncles. You know what I mean? They always talk shit because they wanted you to be tough. You know what I mean? You're not there. You're not their kid.
Yeah.
So it didn't really matter.
You need
so
to get there.
Think about, stop being a little bitch, or pussy, or whatever. You know what I mean? Some uncles talk like that. You know what I mean? I've heard it myself. I'm like,
Church pushed me to be a better musician. I know that because he was a fucking asshole. Yeah. My dad was an asshole. He pushed me. He motivated me to do shit. He's like, he discredited everything I did. I told him something was going on. You remember? Oh, you can't say that. It might rain today. He was that motherfucker. Oh, nice weather we have. You can't say that. It might rain. Oh well, hey, I don't know. World might end tomorrow. Oh, I got these taxes to pay, man. Lighten the fuck up.
I'd be afraid of him.
I like Kane. Maybe Kane has it right because we gently bully each other all the time. But Kane's like, I don't do that.
I know, it's funny.
I don't do that. Yeah. And I'm like, well, fuck you too, motherfucker.
I don't.
Well, he says, I'd rather bring my brothers up. It's like,
yeah,
and that's fair.
I would,
but as an adult, I mean, again,
I would. I just remember
as adults, that's how we move and feel. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be that dick I was taught to be.
Yeah,
I was taught to be an asshole.
Yes.
Most of us. You know what I mean? Now, because and I call it. Going to rehab a few times. Choice theory. It's a fucking thing. You can either choose to be good or you can choose to be bad. Everything you do is somewhat of a choice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it. Yes, there's accidents, but it was a choice. Was it going to be? Maybe not on your part, but that person's part. They chose to do what they were about to do.
Yeah.
So guess what? You only had two choices: fight or flight.
Yeah.
Right. Those are your only options in life: fight or flight.
And I don't.
You know what I mean? And choice theory is so deep.
And I try
it really is.
Just because someone else has an idea that I don't think is feasible or completable or good, doesn't mean I have to fucking shit on it. I don't have to shit on it. You know what I mean?
I respect that. I like that.
Like whether it's a song concept or anything, the difference is if I'm gonna take part in it, then I'm gonna have some things to say. It's like, okay, well, there's this and this and this. You know what I mean? So we gotta handle that.
Well, and you've worked on that because I've known you.
That's very fair.
I've known you. I've known you for almost 20 fucking years.
Yeah.
And you haven't always been like that. You haven't always been like Mr. Positive Kane because we've been in a place we've had conversation. I'm like, man, Kane's being a motherfucking dick right now. But it's different. I don't know. Like and we're used to it. Like, hey TJ, what's up, you fucking cocksucker? And hey, fuck you, you fucking schmuck.
That's kind of like a choice theory. And like you choosing to try. You could be a dick if you want to for the rest of your life and don't give a fuck. There's people that do that. That's their choice.
There's certain instances where I'll default to that too. You know what I mean? If someone's giving me that fucking vibe, it's like, okay, I'll try to be nice a couple of times, and then it's like, bro, fuck you.
At least you chose to give him you know what I mean? At least you chose to give him a chance. He chose to. You could easily not.
It is, dude. Like
it is deep.
Because it is. We did get taught to be assholes growing up. You know what I mean? And
you're the protector.
That's not. Yeah, but as adults, like, dude, I don't think that's protecting.
Me and you had.
I don't think that's protecting.
It's
like,
not.
I don't want to do that to my sons. I don't want to do that to my bros.
That's probably why I don't have a boy.
Because everybody in this circle has had ambitions or dreams or ideas or goals that they tried to accomplish and they failed at. And that's hard enough to deal with on its own. So if you're going to attempt it again, I'd rather not give you discouragement. About now, man, you could do it again. Fucking do it, man. You learn from fuck up, so it'll be cool. And I would rather be that homie than the guy who's like, fuck, don't do that shit. That shit's whack.
Me and you have had that friend in common that we both knew, and I swear to God, every time anyone posted something, if he didn't disagree with it, or if he didn't agree with it, he'd be on there to say something. But anything else you ever said or posted, he wouldn't say shit. So he's just kind of lurking, just waiting to fucking.
Yes.
I don't agree with that, so I'm gonna say something, and I hate motherfucker. Like
so do I. I'm like, bro, share one of the episodes.
Well,
share one of my songs, asshole.
Like they're opinionated.
Like me and you can talk about numerous things. I could be like, I don't agree with you on this, but I do agree with you on this, and I like that, and I like that. I don't like that, but this motherfucker is anti. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. And I'm like, what the fuck are you here for, you fucking bitch?
Yes. Yeah.
Like I need to like post.
Fuck you, Genghis.
Like I post a song, and maybe you like the song, but you won't acknowledge the song, but you'll acknowledge everything else.
Yes.
And those people gotta go.
They do. Like, I don't want to see their shit in my goddamn news feed, dude. I don't want to fucking talk to them on the horn. I don't want to fucking run into them in my day-to-day,
I don't want to skate with you.
Nah, bro. It's like, I just, yeah.
That's the part of ATL that made me like, this movie's corny as fuck.
That's one thing.
You ain't been out there.
As adults, we have more power to control our environment than ever. Yeah. And I think that we should control our
Sunday
environment.
Nights, Patterson's, they do it. Yeah. Or Wednesday nights is adult night.
And become better. You know what I mean? And shit like that, like On One is talking about, is not helping anyone grow or helping anyone get better. And it's like, bro, fuck you. Like, you can call me or we can see each other and we'll talk for real. You know what I mean? And that's no problem. But what you're doing right now is pissing me off and I don't like it. And I'm going to just fucking delete it.
I enjoy a good debate. I do. I won't even call it arguing anymore, because if I'm right, you're right. I'm not going to fucking change your mind, generally speaking. But I enjoy debating. But if that's all we do, you're useless to me.
Yes. Yeah. And that's, I don't want, yeah.
Am I useless to you, or are you learning who you are as a person?
If we argue all the time?
Yeah.
Because
it becomes,
I wouldn't want to be around you.
If something has to become smooth, it has to be rubbed to that way, right? Nothing is ever.
Well, pressure makes diamonds, yes, but there's
different ways. Somebody has to be your sandpaper to make you smooth, right?
I can agree. Yes, yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Somebody has to be the disagree to your agree.
Yeah.
But do they disagree because they don't agree, or do they disagree because they're being a dick?
A contrarian fuck.
Are they being a dick, or they're just picking your brain to make sure that's what you really believe what you're saying? Because then if you contradict yourself.
Well, you and I both agree Nas is a great rapper.
My dude.
One of the best.
Don't kiss up to me now.
I'm just saying we both agree on that.
Absolutely.
This motherfucker, like these motherfuckers.
I was sad.
They
I'm still heartbroken. I'm like, what?
That's why I said, hey man, if this table was culturally maybe different, Nas might have beat DMX.
I needed Deacon here that night.
Yeah, I told him.
That's why I said I need a recount.
I don't know, because I think we had a chat with Deacon, and Deacon. I think Deacon was more leaning towards X.
Yeah,
I thought that was the one Deacon gave us the funny look for.
Nah.
No, which one was that?
Because he was like X. He says X says it from here.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember which one it was, but it was Nas and X. He was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And see, he would have to be that tiebreaker.
Maybe Genesis.
Ooh.
Genesis would probably say Nas.
I feel like he would too.
Yeah, I would see that.
7 would.
You think 7 would say it?
Yeah.
7 is like DMX almost. I heard 7 in a while, but I remember he used to have that gruff ass.
I mean, yeah, he had that gruff, but his knowledge of life is just interesting.
I would say that's the thing, right? So like you say, like let's say you post Nas is a great rapper and Desi likes it.
No,
but then somebody else comes in and says,
no, he's not.
Yeah, somebody else comes in or says, but blah 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 is better, right? They just have to spark an argument rather than accept the fact that you're just pointing something out, right? It does seem like we live in a world where everybody just wants to argue.
Yeah, man.
And it's like,
I mean, and I'm gonna be real. You know, I like to pick. Why do you believe what you believe? Why do you like what you like? Why'd you say what you say? You know what I mean? I want to know if that's really if I can't make you rebuttal what you just said.
Yeah.
All right.
Why do I feel like that? Like those kind of things. Those kind of things are fine.
Like
if you just want to come in and be like an asshole.
No. I just like clarification.
Well, I know you don't like to be an asshole. Me and you've had plenty of conversations. But I'm saying there's some people that come in and it's like, are you just like trolling to be a fucking dick?
Yeah.
Like people that come on like
Because I can do that too, but I choose not to.
I quit.
So I'll get 1,000 positives on my music, and I'll get 1 negative. I've told this shit to people, and I'll say, so these 1,000 people said great shit, and this one dude, his opinion will outweigh the 1,000 because I'm like, what did I do wrong?
I'm always the one. Like you guys said, dead poets. Who?
Mike Jones.
Who?
Who are we talking about?
Yeah, dead poets.
Oh,
Who?
Dead Poet.
Who?
You really
I didn't know, and I've
Oh,
been
you don't know
Spokane
who
since I was 9.
You don't know who he is?
Huh?
You ever heard him rap?
No.
He
The
can
Wild
rap.
Card.
He can rap.
No,
Wild Card
and
can rap too.
I feel bad. I'm not saying, you know what I mean? Please don't take disrespect to that, but I'm just more like, who?
Yeah.
And because I'm genuinely meaning, who?
I don't feel disrespected. You genuinely don't know who the fuck he is.
You know what I mean? But some people do. And he might get Desi, you don't know. Sorry, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, that
Like, you
happens
guys-
in the group chat all the time when you guys are talking about athletes and shit. I'm like, who?
Oh, me too.
Like, what? I'm like, huh?
What did the old Nike shirt say? It said, "Who cares? Work harder."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh,
That's why you probably got 4 jobs now.
Oh.
who cares? Work harder." I'm like, "Is that a challenge?" I'm gonna die.
I mean, I do it. I work 3 jobs.
So what you doing? Are you cook? 3 cook? 3 cook jobs?
Well, no, Home Depot. I'm going to lose the other one. Solo.
Oh, so one of them's a yacht.
Oh man, the depot's straight, bro. The depot's straight.
I mean, like,
I had a lot of homies work there.
you know what I mean? Like,
My engineer homie in Phoenix.
got too many mouths to feed.
Yeah, I feel it.
You know what I mean?
Inflation.
Man, and the cooking world, anybody can be a cook.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I
man.
mean?
But you worked in some high class places, man. I mean, at
Yeah,
least
I have,
at least craft places. I ain't gonna call out where you worked unless you want to. But there's a place that I used to work and I couldn't cook there. I was a dish dog and a prep cook.
I feel like
I do.
that.
I'm up at Longhorn. That's what I do. But yeah,
Yeah, that spot. I feel like you gotta.
But
have some
they
game
want
cook
me
there.
to come up to and do the cooking and be a cook and stuff. I'm like, I can do it. I have no issues.
Hell yeah.
But you know,
Yo, speaking of barbecue, y'all tried the new soul food restaurant that's at the Old Flame?
Oh, yeah, Soul Lounge.
It's good. It's bomb.
I'm supposed to
But
work
I
tomorrow.
dig these
Oh, no shit?
recommendations,
That's
fellas.
my other. That's
'Cause
my
I'm
other
about
job.
that life.
How to greens.
We still gotta
They're
go
pretty-
eat Indian food for lunch sometime.
I want to learn how to make.
I drove
Indian
by
food.
there the other day and thought about Kane.
You know-
and I was like,
you know
the
what?
plumbing.
You know what?
The best assessment.
Go ahead.
I want to learn how to make good African food.
Oh yeah, dude. I've never.
Because there's so many soul foods. That's fine, but that's still Frenchy to me.
Yeah.
Yo, what
you know
is
what
what is African
India is
food?
in Africa, isn't it?
No,
It's in
India
Asia?
is in India.
Asia.
Oh.
Well, India is
in Asia?
India, but it's
You
in
need
Asia.
this more
yeah.
than I do.
So
I mean, because I've never eaten African food. Like,
Right.
hey,
You know what I
so
mean?
Desi,
Like, I don't know if there's a place I
enlighten
can go and
me
get that,
on what
bro.
African food is,
Yeah.
because I'll sound like a dumb, bigot ass white motherfucker when
I would
someone
just-
says, "Hey, you got African
Bro,
food?" I was like, "Oh, what? I got
can't,
some greens."
I can't even explain to you because
Some soul
I'm still
food?
bro.
That's what I'd be like. You African food? I was like, "What? Some soul food?" And that would make me sound like an
Ooh,
asshole.
Think like you're, they got like curries and stuff like that.
So
right?
what's African food?
That's how I
Like
was like.
Pacoy,
Oxtails
I got-
and shit.
No, God no.
That's Jamaican, huh?
I don't even think that's Jamaican.
They grow grapes. they grow grapes in Africa.
Africa's. They got.
I know, we figured that out the other day.
I've been doing like some YouTube and stuff. You know, the cuisines and stuff, bro. It's some of the most amazing food.
You know what I mean?
Like
chicken.
everything they do,
They got meat in there,
and they do everything by hand.
but they got meat. Yeah. Like lion meat.
No, ha ha ha.
My bad.
He's
I'm
watching
sorry.
Coming to America.
I was
that was
thinking it,
well,
Kane.
I
You
just-
said it. I was thinking it. You said it.
You make
wanna
jerk
see
chicken,
what
though?
it is, bro. You know what
I
mean?
can.
I know jerk
Shake
chicken's
the
not
skin,
African
too.
cuisine per se, but it's Jamaican, and I want to do some smoked jerk chicken. Oh, that shit sounds so
Okay,
bomb.
Desi. Desi, question: What kind of meat do they put in there?
Goat meat,
Oh, really, goat?
bro.
I like goat.
Really?
If you want to eat healthy, look, bro,
I've had curry
I
goat.
had goat ribs.
There you
one
go.
Time. They were all right.
try it. Look it up yourself. Just some African
Can you
cuisines,
get goat
bro.
here?
I've had goat
You can,
curry.
You can find it probably at like Eggers or something. Specialized
But
butcher
there's-
shops and stuff.
Is there like any like wild animals that they
I
kill?
mean,
and eat?
I'm sure you could also do excuse me, sorry, I'll get right back to you.
Okay.
You could, there's probably other substitutions you could do, maybe like lamb or
Well, I just
something that you can get your hand on. Maybe
Lamb
you know,
and tuna fish.
buffalo if you tried it. Like
Timon and
something really
Pumbaa?
lean, something very, very, very lean.
like musk ox or something. They don't kill those and eat them.
What about Timon and Pumbaa, like meerkat
like
and boar?
There's got to be some kind of animal where there's a shit ton of them, and not to
Have you ever caught a
population
meerkat?
control,
Hey,
but there's
hey.
enough of them where we could just eat one and.
No, you see the
fucking hook it up
motherfuckers
to
in
lunch
Texas
real
because
quick,
the
you know what
wild
I mean?
the wild boars are taking over so much they take them out from
With
a fucking
helicopters.
chopper.
Yeah.
And they take the pork and they feed it to the fucking poor communities and around Texas. I'm like, that's fucking dope. They're
Yeah.
overtaken. Fill a freezer.
Fuck, I want to go shoot one and eat it, dude. I bet you that pork tastes
That wild
fucking
boar,
bomb,
you could
yeah.
probably eat it raw.
I bet you it tastes good, bro.
It's not farm raised and rolling in shit.
Exactly. Well, like if they like cut bacon off it or something. Like,
Yeah,
bro,
hey,
I
my
bet you it
homeboy
tastes legit.
says he said if I know where the pig comes from, I'll eat raw pork.
Who?
My homie, he's a chef. He's like a Berkshire pig, like a pig that you know, the clean pig. He's like,
If you look, bro, all them parasites in them bitches turned my stomach at the age of 13, and I never ate them again.
and pork
And
safe,
bro, and I'm
safe
35.
internal
Tapeworm or something.
temp.
And I'll be 36 this year.
Their safe internal temp is safer than chicken. Pigs.
Interesting.
Pigs are foul animals. So are fucking. I think chickens are.
But I was always taught not to eat any. Well, as I got older, friends that parents were like Muslims and things.
Yeah.
About
I had
pigs.
a Jewish friend in college.
Yeah, like
too.
they just didn't do it. I'm like,
No swine.
and so
I have a Muslim homeboy as well, and he.
you put it near them. That's so disrespectful. I'm like,
Well,
you know,
nah,
when I know
man.
they're coming over, gotta get this shit out the house.
He was out sinning. He's like, yo, I'm not gonna say his name. It's one of my fucking good homeboys. He's like, man, because like culturally, he still lives in his father's house. He said, till you take you take a woman, till then you live with me. He's our age, in between our age. So he's like, yo, man, I just want to like go to Northern Quest Casino, get a BLT, and do some drinking, fornicate. I'm like,
Fornicate.
damn, dog, you trying to go all out. He's like, man, I can't go back. I gotta go back home. I'm out for the weekend, man. Like, he'd be shunned.
Damn.
And he's a grown-ass man. I'm like, oh, man, you think you got it rough.
Rumspringer.
Yeah, that's
Like, you think
weird.
of, like,
Sorry.
Khabib. Khabib still live with his mom, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm sad he retired, but I'm happy for him.
Man.
Can we talk the
yeah.
GOAT shit, though? He's not the GOAT.
I saw that post. I agree. I think I like the post.
He's not the GOAT.
I'd be liking your shit unless it's shit I don't know about.
He won the title. He won the title one time and defended twice and left.
Yeah, I agree.
He mauled everybody on his way there, but
But name anybody in the division right now that can give him the run for the money.
that could beat him in the lightweight division. I don't think there's anyone, but he has to prove it.
Yeah.
Why prove him when I can just turn my back
Well-
and say fuck off because my dad died? I'm just done.
But
True.
John Jones,
But I also don't think he cares about being the GOAT.
John Jones
He didn't.
proved
And
it.
he
No,
even
he-
said
he-
it. But
he
he even said
actually
it.
did.
John Jones proved
he-
it.
He said, you guys got to move me to pound for pound number one. And they did. They respected him. And yeah, he could be pound for pound number one now, but
Can he though?
it's going to go away because if John Jones goes to heavyweight and fucking starts
John
whipping
Jones-
ass,
John
John
Jones
Jones is
proved
going
it.
back to number one.
Yeah. He beat everyone at
know what?
205.
And people
bro.
thought I was
But
Everyone.
Ngannou can sleep Jones.
Yeah.
One punch.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Jones got a chin though, and he's the smallest of his.
He does.
The
Gustafsson
smallest
is
of
pretty
his
hard.
brothers.
Gustafson beat the shit out of that guy.
He's
he still
the
didn't get knocked out.
smallest of his brothers.
Yeah.
He's the smallest.
Yeah.
He is.
Minus you know that he's got NFL brothers.
Yeah, he didn't lift as much.
Well, Arthur, he might be bigger than Chandler.
I think he's lifting now, though.
He's not bigger
I think
than Art.
Bones is probably
Chandler-
lifting
Chandler's
hella,
not
'cause he doesn't
little,
have to
though.
lose that
Yeah,
weight.
he's
Yeah,
not.
he looks big.
Because
Chandler
Art
Jones
is
ain't
huge.
little.
Art is huge.
And we all know who Chandler Jones is. Come on, man.
Yeah, Chandler Jones is a beast. His legs probably aren't as skinny as John's are, but
John's got chicken legs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you see them in the, sometimes they would show up to fights and they'd be in the ring post fight for the interview, and it's like, holy, fuck, that's got to be the NFL brother.
you
right
guys
there,
know
you
Izzy
what I
got
mean?
thicker legs than John Jones. They had a side by side. I'm like, God damn, his fucking calves and fucking legs are bigger than John Jones's.
Damn.
But you know, I wasn't upset that he lost.
The dude was huge.
No, well, not just that, but at a certain, everybody has to come down, right? But he's lost in other.
Well, he had to come down in the kickboxing match, but I mean,
But I mean, in MMA to be where you're at,
I don't see anybody in middleweight.
he was no longer. He was what like in Rocky 3 when he fought Mr. T. Okay, Clover.
Yeah, maybe.
You know,
Maybe-
when he fought him, remember his Mickey. He said, "You're not hungry no more.
Yeah.
You've been the champ. You're not hungry. Apollo even said it. You're not hungry.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We can tell.
I think Whitaker could possibly beat him, maybe on a good day. And Paulo Costa, if he's not drunk, maybe he has a puncher's chance. But I think Paulo Costa just got.
He got psyched out.
Costa's so hungover, he just backed out of his next fight.
Nah,
Whitaker was going to sleep him again, I think. So Gastelum, orale, he stepped up. I'm like, man, Gastelum, he's going to get knocked out, bro.
I feel like only reason why you take a rematch is because you know how to beat them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like
I like Kelvin Gastelum.
Yeah, did you see how bad John Jones beat fucking Gustafson on the second time, though?
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't even close. He fucked that dude up.
Yeah.
He's like, I ain't playing games no more. I'm just fucking you up.
Well, dude, yeah.
I gave you some lucky shots the first time, so now I know I really had to beat the fuck out of you.
He said he fucking got hammered and coked out the weekend before.
He probably did.
Fight.
He fucked him up the second time.
I mean, how else are you gonna make weight?
But he did. Like that first fight, I had Gustafson winning it.
How else do you make weight? I mean, let's just be real.
What is this remedy? I must know.
But I'm saying, and if like so does Stipe go off into the sunset if he beats Ngannou, or does Jones fight him, or does
Jones comes to fight
Jones
him.
fights whoever wins? I'm thinking.
Yeah, Dana White already announced that.
Why didn't Jones say, "Hey, can I get like a fight at heavyweight to test myself first instead of going straight for the fucking
Hell
Lions?"
no.
That's a risk, man. Because
I
if
said that
Jones
last time.
loses that,
But you
Dana
know-
White misses out on so much
But you know-
money.
But y'all know who's up there?
You
know who's on Division 2 now?
Because he
What's
hasn't lost.
Usman's little brother.
Usman's
He'd rather
little brother's
take
in
a
what
real
division?
L against the fucking
He's in the
champion
division
so
with
he can
Jones.
Still sell it afterwards.
Yeah.
Usman's little
He's
brother's a
bigger.
heavyweight.
What? He has
No.
a little brother?
Oh my god, he's a monster.
In the
Like,
UFC or just MMA?
He's supposed to be coming to he's supposed to be coming to the UFC.
Oh, shit. That's dope.
He's massive. Like he makes Usman look tiny, bro.
Hey, you guys seen Anderson Silva's boy? He's a fucking amateur fucking kickboxing champion. He fights like his pops. I'm like, yo,
That's cool.
it'd be like head movement and all that shit. And I'm like, yo, man,
I just love how to
if I could get an Anderson
how
Silva part
Brazilians get
2,
down.
I'd fucking shit my britches. Because I was like, oh my god, Gabe Silva.
they
fighting,
literally
he fights
breed
like him.
fighters.
Hmm?
Brazilians
Oh.
literally in other countries breed fighters.
Yeah.
We don't do that because we're so busy working and doing other stuff. We don't have time
Anderson don't want him to do that.
I had
See,
homies
now,
like
that's
that.
that's the kind of dad I want to be. I almost want to be a truck driver just so I can afford my kids. Just to
Well,
you don't have to work. Daddy will take
Because
care of you. I can go get a load.
Anderson's
Go
like,
pick up
why
the-
do you want to do this? He's like, I struggled and fought when he fought from when he was a kid to take care of his kids, and both of them are like fantastic strikers. And he's like, he didn't really just kind of. He's like, why? You guys are taken care of, but they're like, I don't know, it's DNA maybe.
Yeah.
If I knew how to box, I would teach my girls. I would teach them the combos and stuff, but I don't. I work so much that I don't really have time. So I'm just like, I could pay somebody to do this. But when Daddy gets home, if you're awake, we can box
Yeah.
because you need somebody stronger than you to beat up on that could take it. The punching bag doesn't say ouch. So if I say ouch, then you know I hit Daddy pretty hard. Ha 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 ha. That boosts your confidence, right?
Yeah, and it is spending time is the most important thing, Desi. I know we talked about having to pay bills and stuff earlier, but dude, just that little bit of time, even if it's only an hour or 2 or 3 per week.
Yeah.
That's more than
Oh, yeah. And
that's
it's
more
been-
important than the bills you pay
Well, see-
or the shoes or the fucking new toys
Oh,
or
yeah.
the fucking Nintendo Switch game or whatever the fuck, dude.
I heard that.
It's honestly
what I mean?
it's honestly kept me off of really child support. It's helped me catch up on my back support for my oldest, but my youngest 3, I've been there. You know what I mean? I've always been there.
Yeah, that's
You know what I mean?
good, man.
So
That's
really,
good.
both my baby moms are cool, and I don't really like saying baby moms. You know what I mean? I really don't like saying that. I like saying
I
one of my
agree.
kids are my kid's mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both my kids' mom.
That's how I say my youngest
You know what I mean?
boy's
Oh.
mom or my oldest
You know what I
boy's
mean?
mom. Yeah, true.
So-
yeah.
Yeah, baby's mom's just whatever.
It's kind of degrading. It is. I'll be honest, because
Yeah.
I don't want my daughters to be called a baby mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or,
You know what I mean?
or the women, that's just my punk ass baby daddy. It's just like-
Right.
That's my
But see,
baby
I got blessed to have 2 dope baby moms. Really. And again, sorry, but the people are saying baby mom. Probably, you know what I mean, if they're listening, you know what I mean? They're gonna say it anyway. "Oh, baby
Say,
mom, man,
my
fuck
kid's
y'all."
mom's is dope.
But yeah, they're dope. They're dope as fuck though. I really appreciate them. When I fuck up, they just say, "Hey, you fucked up. Get it right. You still gotta be a dad."
Yeah.
I don't get off. You know what I mean? Like, no. Like, oh, you want to fuck off? Either you could fuck off, and we could just put you on child support, and you could be in debt forever, or you can step up and do what you're supposed to do, and we keep you off of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've
honestly,
never been- yeah,
and honestly, I feel more like cheapskate paying child support because I could do so much more out of pocket than I can on child support.
dude, that's my point.
You know what I mean? I do
dude.
a lot. I do a lot for my. I really do. Like whatever little money I get. Oh, let's go. You know what I mean? After I make sure my bills and stuff is paid. Hey, let's go.
Yeah.
Daddy, take you and go. Let's go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even her. Hey, your kids. You know, she's been letting me sleep on her couch. Cool. You know what I mean? Yeah, she's
Said cool.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? No, like, and it's not one of those like, oh, we'll get back together. No, she's just being a good friend. She's like, we're friends for kids.
Dude, yeah.
You know what? I appreciate that.
My youngest boy's mom is cool like that, dude.
You know what I mean? And it's
Like,
good. It's dope to have
Yeah.
have a person like that. It really is, because especially when you're going through some shit, and they have your back. Just like be around your kid
Yeah.
or
And-
kids. You know what I mean? Like be around them. They need you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That snaps you back to reality. It really does. Children in general. You know what I mean? Like nieces, nephews, and stuff. It's something about it snaps you back.
Yep.
You're like, I have to keep trying to miss out on their greatness that is coming.
Yeah, dude. Serious. And man, I was talking to TJ about that before the podcast, but it just, I wasn't able to see my youngest for almost 2 years. Like his mom just kind of ghosted me, and she came out of it right before Christmas. So like I was texting her, trying to get a hold of her, and everything was cool, dude. Like she apologized, everything was cool, and since then it's been all good, man. Like I get to visit, I get to talk to him every week, and
That's dope.
it does, because it's not like I kind of did, dude. Like this past year I drank a lot. I just sat at home and fucking drank because I couldn't go anywhere and do anything, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like it aggravates not seeing your kids, but it's like when you're drunk, sometimes I think about my kids, and it's like, man, fuck, I hope they're okay. I wonder if I wish I could talk to them, but I'm drunk right now, so I probably shouldn't. You know what I mean? And it's cool to be able to get that time, and their moms be okay with it. The oldest boy's mom isn't my favorite. We don't get along the greatest, but I don't want to shit on her. You know what I mean?
Man, never do
But,
that.
yeah, but my youngest boy's mom, she's been being super cool, and it's awesome to be communicating and not negative vibes between two people who created a life, because that happens a lot, and I see it a lot. Like a lot of it's comedy too, memes and shit online, but that's not healthy, man. You know what I mean?
And it happens so much that it almost becomes weird when you see the parents that aren't together anymore co-parenting well or getting along. People like it's weird to see because it happens, and that'd be nice to normalize more. And like,
yeah, and that's why I posted that pic in my story too, dude, because it's like, yo, I fucking have my costume and mask on, but she's got her hair and everything, you know what I mean? And so we're sitting there, we're having a good time. We're not together. We've been split for a really long time, but our boy turned 5, so we're having a good day today.
yeah,
Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah.
I like that. There's it brings on a lot of fucking shit when they split. You know, but you got people that stick together for the kids, and then when they can't make it work, and then it, you know, their future gets based around that, right? You know, who they get with next, all that stuff, like
Yes.
jealousy.
Like I
fucking-
think we talked about that. Like I did do that.
yeah.
then-
I know some that wait till they parents is grown and then they.
I know, and there's those I could do that, but then there's also those if it was toxic as fuck, you know, we're just like fucked.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, and I'm one of those. I can't get into another relationship without a closure because I have to know. You know what I mean?
Ugh.
Whether we were on good terms or not, but we closed that door. You know what I mean? Like, whether it's all stuff. If it was a gift, whatever. But all your belongings here, these are yours.
Yeah.
Mine are mine. Give me them back.
Yeah.
Don't just hold on and ignore me. Like, that's just rude. You know what I mean? Currently.
Yeah.
You know, like, don't just hold my shit and give it back. You know,
Don't
it's
pour
cool.
bleach on my shit.
No, that already happened. Cut up. It was all
See
cut
that?
up. And
Yeah,
shit.
see
like, really.
that?
Like, she cut all my shit up. Like,
Yeah.
and now she's kind of like my personal, like, chef knives and things like that. She won't give it back or talk to me right now. And things, TVs
That
and
sucks.
stuff.
That sucks.
So, you know, just chunk it up as an L.
I
move
wish you
on.
well, brother. I wish you well, brother.
Chunk it up. Bro, I work for kind of like 4 jobs right now. You know what I mean? Like, good fortune's coming. Not worried
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
I got kids to take care of again. You know, life goes on. Lesson learned.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Keep grooving.
Man.
Keep
yeah,
grooving.
Man. Good
Keep
message, bro. Good
Keep grooving.
message.
There's
You got to
no
keep
reason.
on keeping on.
Bruh, basically, there's no reason to be sad or ashamed or
Hey,
anything.
was that Tom Petty? I really
Guilty,
dig
nothing. You know what I
baby.
mean? Just move on.
I really dig you, baby, but I got to keep moving
That's basically what
on.
that is.
Got to keep moving on.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
What you got over there? I know you got some shit that we fucking.
Yeah, sorry.
I know we're just
An-
naturally getting to everything.
An hour
Really.
later.
Yeah, shit. Yeah.
Because there's still more fight shit I want to talk about, but we can segue back later.
That was the bullshit part, y'all.
No, but I mean, I did want to have a discussions to shout out to our Asian brothers and sisters and let them know that we're fucking standing here with you. We see that you're being targeted and this bullshit that just happened recently. I think what made me just more sick about it,
ALM.
the fucking is the police response out there though. When that fucking, I don't know if it was a sheriff or what the fuck he was, but when he's explaining how they arrested the guy and how he fucking made the statement that he fucking shot these 8 people because he was having a bad day. And it's like,
If you had a bad day.
yeah, go shoot a couple people and like, what the fuck is that shit? Who says that?
Smoke some fucking weed, guy.
It's not legal down there.
Still.
So what? Take that charge. Instead of
Yeah, dude.
No,
Eight
that's a
goddamn right, TJ.
that one. Mm-mm.
So you're saying capital? You're saying
'Cause it's like a
capital
zero-
murder
like-
is better than
No,
getting caught with weed?
but
No,
weed charges
getting
down
caught
there.
with
They
weed
have
is
have like
doable. Capital
like
murder is
it's
not.
almost, it's almost like zero charge or zero tolerance type thing.
Yeah.
well, stay home and
So that
smoke
like
weed
they
in the
like,
privacy.
your
rather than
first
go
your
out and
first
shoot a
your
bunch
first
of people.
time getting caught with it, you can be charged to the max, and that happens a lot.
There's a fucking rapper at the strip club with bags in his
But you get what I'm
pocket,
saying.
dude.
I mean, there are.
It'll be. I think it'll be
But for what?
legalized.
But honestly,
totally.
but really,
I'm sure of it. I'm
I
quite
honestly, God, I didn't really know. I seen it like on my Facebook, but I didn't really look into it until you showed me that picture. I didn't know what dude looked like. I had no idea.
Yeah.
he
know what I
looks
mean?
like a bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you guys seen dude looks twat. Not even gonna lie, but I hope he gets what he gets. You know what I mean?
It
Like
just goes back to this shit.
I
with
hope he doesn't
police
get out
response, though,
personally.
too. It's
You know what I mean? Like it was sad because these people were innocent.
Well,
Just
that-
because
that-
you were having a bad day, you didn't have like no manifesto or that thing that
like,
you know
bro,
nothing.
This is like in
I
the
just
last,
had a bad day.
In the last, what was it, 50 or 60 years,
That's
they had
terrible.
Japanese internment camps here in America. It's like, you know, like that was some real shit.
See, and I love Asian people.
I've had people on the list
Like-
who were like, yo, my parents had to go to Manzanar. I'm like, no fucking way. I read that book when I was in elementary, Return to Manzanar.
See, I never
You
understood
know what I
that
mean?
though.
I was like, holy shit. It's,
how come Asians don't
and-
like us, but we love them?
yeah. And
I never really understood that. Like,
But
why
I
do
don't know
y'all?
if
Why
it's
do?
that they don't like
some of-
people
some
that
of-
aren't Asian, but they stick together.
But-
and they have
I
their
mean,
community.
this is the
I don't know if that's entirely true, man. Because
I mean, the ones I know are cool.
But
I mean, they grew up here. If you grew up here in Spokane, that's totally fucking different. Let's
they
just be
did
real.
stick together, but I was allowed in.
But I must
my
say-
Hmong homeboys like houses. Their parents
I was.
took care of me. That I was allowed over there.
like this is one thing I want to say too.
But
I
they
know
did
I've said
stick
this
together.
before, but historically, the Chinese people
It's
were
kind of a
brought
big
out here to
difference.
build the railroad.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be real.
And
I'm
then
just gonna be
after the
real.
railroad got built, they're stuck here. You know what
The
I mean?
stereotype is so much
they might
different,
be
bro.
somewhat free, not enslaved so much, but many of them opened restaurants, and you can ask. There's still elders alive in my res who will tell this story. But in Lewiston, every restaurant had a sign in the front window that said "No Indians allowed," except the Chinese restaurant. That was the only place where Indians could come and order some food and get served and get treated like a regular human and a customer in the real world away from their reservation in town in the
That's
city.
pretty fucked
I
up.
feel like
And-
I
but-
unfairly.
but that's why I fucking love my my Asian homies and sisters and all that too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because my when I was a kid, my grandma Mac, and I probably told this story too. When I was a kid, that's the only place my grandma Mac would take me to go and eat was Ing's restaurant in Lewiston, Idaho. And I didn't really like Chinese food so much as a kid. And when I got older, I asked my mom, I was like, how come that's the only place she wants to go and eat. And she said that's the only place that would accept her when she was a kid, when she was growing up and a teenager. That's the only place that they could go eat that treated them good. So even though she can go and eat wherever she wants to now, she chooses to fuck with who fucked with her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I appreciate
Which
that.
I think is dope. So yeah, shout out to my my Asian brethren.
I think I kind of discounted Desi's feelings though a little bit because I was like, oh yeah, the Hmong people that I hung out with when I was a kid, yeah, they stuck together. But you know, there's a few other kids that were allowed to hang around. And he's like, I mean, look at me. He said our skin tone, it is different. So I was like, well, you weren't allowed to hang out there because the racism's not just.
It isn't. It's all cultures, bro. You know what I mean?
It is.
You know
That's what I'm saying. Like, we love it. I eat Chinese food.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do too, bro.
And and don't get me wrong, I hang out with a few,
Chow
you
mein
know
is
what I mean?
my
Like growing
shit.
up. You know what I mean?
Crispy
Like I
noodles,
grew up
man.
here, you know what I mean? Like so
Crispy
I play
noodles.
basketball
but
and
there's
stuff.
more to Asian
But-
community than
Yeah.
Chinese
Yeah.
food. Like that's the thing. too. It's like
But I respect the elders. You know what I mean? I respect how they grew up. I respect that. You know what I mean? It was like wasn't really a thing. You know what I mean? Unless you lived in those kind of diverse areas like Spokane and maybe LA and things like that where you grew up. You know what I mean? But even then, it's still kind of like.
I gotta say this too. I also respect their gangster. You know what I mean?
Oh man,
I mean, they're testing the wrong people. They're like he's testing the wrong people. Like you go to like I was saying, some of the people I know, like some of the Vietnamese and the Hmong dudes and
dope people,
Cambodians and shit. They're not.
They don't like strange dudes, man.
No, they're not
They
playing,
don't
dude.
fuck around.
they're organized. Did you see? I mean, even during the fucking the riots and shit out, was it in China? The riots where they were organized as fuck, taking care of each
Yeah,
other.
then the coronavirus came, and then they went back inside.
Was that before the coronavirus?
Yeah.
Oh, it was.
They were out there. They were out there tearing shit up,
But
and
the
then a
way
virus came through.
But the way they were
think what
fucking
you're saying
taking
right
care
now,
of each
Mike.
other.
I'm gonna go to the can, but
dope.
fucking A, Michael.
I'm just saying.
We've been down that path.
I'm
already.
just saying, dude. I don't want to be the conspiracy, but if it's
We don't.
not a
We don't
conspiracy.
conspire about the virus anymore. Now it's the vaccine.
Right.
The virus is.
Nah, man. Nah.
But if you had a mad ass country, and they was out, well, shit, America was mad too. We was out here fucking shit up. You got a mad ass country. What's a better thing to do than be like, this is gonna make you very sick. Get in your house and don't come out.
Especially when there's like
They went back inside, like, yo, man, we finna tear this motherfucker down. Well, if you come outside and you breathe the air, you might die.
Look, if you don't give us our motherfucking money or our land, you think we don't do this to our own?
They
If we
do.
willing to do to our own, what do you think? What the fuck we go do to y'all?
Yeah.
Anybody that owe us money, any kind of trades, anything, you don't pay up when you're supposed to pay up.
Like people
Fine.
talk the inside job shit. I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds stupid. Then I think about it more, and I'm like, inside job sounds really in the right ballpark.
Sounds about right.
And people think I'm playing when I'm saying there are more billionaires in China than it is in America.
Oh, there is.
Oh well, yeah, they're the superpower. Like everyone wants to tell
And I'm
you.
saying, I'm tired of military wise, sure,
No, military wise, it's China still.
but I'm gonna say
They want to tell you America's a superpower. They're
people,
not.
And people talk about cryptocurrency. Guess who makes that?
Bro, us, like our citizenship.
Guess. And you think I'm joking? He's son of
No, I'm
master.
not. I'm just laughing at your face that you're making. Like,
This dude said, "Hey, you worried about like Russia?"
Okay,
He's
so
like,
dude with that's on the mask.
The Chinese military.
fuck Bane.
No,
The K9 the K95 mask, or whatever it is, that mask that he sent, the billionaire that sent all those masks to us.
The fake ones, or the real ones?
Look it up. The K95.
Remember the Asian dude? It was the Asian billionaire that sent us a mask right at the beginning
Oh, okay.
of the corona.
The corona.
I'm just saying, pay attention. I'm just saying, pay attention, bro.
That's good advice because that's something I don't do well. Is pay attention to shit.
Look.
I get stuck
I'm one
in
of
my
those.
own
I'm one of
little
those, and I'm just gonna be real with y'all. I love y'all, so I understand that. But I'm one of those. I know what I know, and I believe what I believe. But I'm also not gonna tell you believe what I believe. But I haven't.
I fucks with you, Desi.
Like I'm just one of
If
those.
you tell me
man.
what you believe and I listen to it and I'm like, that sounds true, and I look into it, I'm gonna believe what you believe.
But like that billion, I'm talking, bro. They want their money. I'll take a note. They want their fucking money. Pay up. And they're tired of being third world. We're like, we're not really third world. Kind of like Africa. Africa's not really like third world as we think it is. I'm going to be real with you. I done seen some areas beautiful than the South Hill. You know what I mean? Beautiful homes. No fucking barbed wire fences or anything.
You been there before?
Bro, I just started researching.
Oh, got you.
Like really research all there, just research.
Hey, did you read about the world's debt? I was seeing this thing and they're like,
Read about ours?
so
We're never getting out of debt. We're gonna be slaves.
the world's
Mandarin.
debt is it says
Mandarin.
it says $281 trillion or
And
yeah,
that's- guess
200, I said
how much?
281 trillion.
But guess how much of that we owe?
Oh, I know, but we're in debt to who? Who we got to pay this shit to?
China.
Bro, thank you.
Well, I'm saying it's the world debt. Is there?
I'm thinking the aliens.
Yeah, we got to pay this money to aliens. Who do we owe this money to? Who does So I'm saying world problems. All of us is one.
I owe some banks for my.
So we're all
college
in this
education.
debt. Who the fuck we paying this debt to?
It's either the aliens or Elon Musk.
I owe like $35K for a worthless piece of paper.
Musk ain't the richest anymore. He got passed by Bezos again.
No, but Musk is an alien.
He might be. He's from Africa, South Africa.
He is not a real human being.
Oh, wow.
Somebody created that guy in a lab.
Now,
Mr. Musk. Yeah, I watched him smoke weed with Joe Rogan. He didn't
I
inhale.
sent this shit in the group chat a long time ago, but Wingmakers.
His settings don't
You guys got to read
function
that.
that way.
The Neruda interviews, Wingmakers. Read that shit, fellas. It will blow your fucking mind.
Wingmakers.
Yeah.
I don't know if anything blows my mind anymore.
I'm telling you, on one, it will, bro.
I'm just like, oh, that makes sense.
well, here's
Dude,
why.
well,
Here's
that-
why.
that-
You're probably using logic the whole time you're watching something. Instead of like just
You're like, oh, goddamn, that's fucked up.
Instead of just catching the process of it, you're catching the logic. You're like, oh, okay. And I'm not saying that's correct. Like, don't say that, but that's what it sounds like. You kind of just use logistics through what you're watching.
I just don't think anyone could tell me anything right now that would just make me be like, no way. Yeah. Right now, I'm like, yeah.
The
This
Neruda
place
Wingmakers.
fucking sucks. I hate it.
What
here.
if the government was being? What if the White House was really being overthrown, and we're just told those gates around there is nothing. It's just for protection, right? What if there's really a military takeover?
Like a Lannister.
No, like
There is.
Bro, like,
Sorry, I'm on my Game of Thrones shit right now.
bro, gas jumped $1, and war is being sold with the Middle East again. I'm like, what the fuck?
The Lannisters send their gods.
Yeah, it took him. A whole. I think.
Like 2 months.
I think it took him 20 days
Yeah.
for a new administration to be like, yeah, we finna start bombing Syria again.
Yeah, dude.
bro.
And
Can we
maybe
talk
they
about
didn't.
that?
Maybe that's
Yeah.
just what the news is. But
We
but
should,
like,
because
it
I
was
didn't hear much
instant.
about it.
Of course you did.
All I heard
It was
was
a
Because we're saved now.
well, because all I
Biden's
heard
in
was
office.
Yeah.
instead of dropping
happened with
It's a
Biden.
joke.
the stimulus,
Oh.
he dropped bombs on Syria. I heard more jokes about it than like real life what actually
Yeah, because
happened.
people make memes and jokes, but it's some real shit.
But then I've seen news articles also say, hey, it's because of the power
say something?
outages in Texas.
And I'm not
It's
saying I'm
because
correct.
the power was
Des,
offline at the
you're
refineries.
officially
That's why
at the
the price
table
went
today.
up.
You don't have to ask permission to say shit.
Now,
Yeah,
check
let's talk about like he bombed Syria. It took 20
check
days.
Check this out.
Okay.
This
Hey,
is what
look at the BBB director sign. Who's the director? All of us.
Yeah, let's
All right.
let's
But check this out.
I'm
Okay,
just
so
pressing
check this.
record, bro. That's, you know.
To me, I'm not saying I'm correct, and I'm not saying I'm wrong, but to me, I'm more of a right. So we're bombing Syria, but how come it's never a big deal when there is a Democrat in there
because
versus if a Republican? Hold on, if a Republican was to do it, oh my God, President Trump pressed the bomb. He pressed the button. Now we go to war.
he's
but-
a he's a
but here's the thing.
warmonger.
But here's the thing. Yeah, I might say I'm stupid. I'm okay with that. I like you guys, so I'm okay with that.
I don't think
But-
you're stupid because what you're
but-
saying is making a whole lot of sense right now.
but the taxes were lower when we had a President Trump. Taxes are rising again because we have a President Biden. And what the fuck are we paying for? That fucking stimulus check. Those fucking
They said it was supposed to be, free
they-
too.
but they and Trump even said it before he left office. We're going to tax you for that because we didn't want that. You got to pay some of that back, if not all of it.
And it's not all of us.
And Biden, and the only thing Biden said was so far, President Biden, excuse me. I mean, he's my president. I can't.
Dude,
I'm not gonna be disrespectful like that,
But dude, I am. That guy can't even fucking talk. He can't even read off the fucking teleprompter, dude. He
people
can't
think I'm
say
tripping.
shit.
People
He
think I'm
is
tripping.
a puppet.
people thought I was tripping, right? To me, The
he did
Simpsons.
say, he did
watch
say
this.
President Kamala the
Watch
other
this.
day.
Watch this. If y'all really want to know the truth, that whole show Simpsons.
Oh, they be prophesizing some shit.
But
Man.
but
hey,
listen,
we're
but
finna
listen.
get shut down as
Time-
right-wing
time travel.
extremists who
Time travel.
indoctrinated a black gentleman to be a right. he said the taxes is going up. Biden can't form a sentence. We getting shut down. You're not supposed to speak against your
You guys
emperor
see that
anymore.
video Crown shared of Biden slipping as he was walking up to the airplane,
Yeah.
playing the DMX song?
People made fun. So people
There's
made fun.
the Diggs dude. They made the famous catch in the NFL for the Vikings.
Oh, yeah,
the dude
yeah.
whiffed and went
Yeah,
under.
yeah.
There's a picture of Biden and him on the going up the stairs.
Oh, shit.
Dude's like this and Biden's on the floor.
So
But
people,
I was like, what the fuck happened?
So people made hella fun. Like they're like Trump got the coronavirus. Yeah, I hope that fat motherfucker dies. And I'm like, God damn, that's pretty fucked up. I don't like it. Like I'm saying,
a fat motherfucker?
yeah. He's what
TJ's
yeah.
like, God damn.
Yeah, Pelosi
Yeah,
said
fool.
he's what we would call obese. They're making fun of him for like using two arms to walk down a rail. He's 74 years old.
Yeah.
But Biden slips up some shit. You need to show some respect.
Oh, what?
What's the double fucking standard, man?
Yeah. No, I laugh at Trump when his wig blew off, and I laugh at Biden when he slipped walking up the stairs. All the same.
It's just like it's all the same.
I mean, they're all
And
flawed.
I laughed
they're
at
all
George
janky.
Bush at almost everything he said.
So we voted like if we're
only
calling it
guy
how
who
we
was-
call it because they called Trump a sexual predator and they said that Biden was a sexual predator. So I was like, you voted out one sexual predator to vote in another, you voted out a racist sexual predator to vote in another racist sexual predator because he's on your team, bro. Go your team.
Well, this is the thing that I think about Trump too is he wasn't on anyone's team.
No, Trump.
He was. You know what I mean? He's like, nah,
you know what? And,
fuck
and,
you.
and really,
what kind of fucking gimmies can I get off of
and
this
really
shit
think,
after 4 years?
and thinking about this, and yes, I might be again right or wrong.
Are any of them really on our team though?
I don't feel like Trump.
No.
I think I honestly feel like Trump was trying to make America great again. Because there were
What
some
does that
things.
mean though? Because
We depended on ourselves.
Self-sustaining.
So I know, but then people are like
He ignored
like,
There's a lot of
lobbyists.
trades. There's
Like-
a lot of trades that he pulled out that was for the good of America.
Like
Lobbyists couldn't fucking get to him.
like
really
minorities.
understand
So
that.
I'm not meeting with
like
you
this,
assholes.
these treaties that are or these laws or these things that are being signed by Biden right now are bad.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying a lot of minorities, I think, might have took that the wrong way when they said "Make America Great Again," because a lot of minorities would say, "When was America?
But see, this is why knowledge is power.
When were we not treated like shit?" Which I got, and like "Make America Again," so they put it into a racist slogan, and I was like, I know what he means, but they're using it against him as it's a
what
racist
hey,
KKK.
Hey, you know what I hate? Not to cut you off or anything. I hate when people say, "Oh, well, Abe Lincoln didn't really mean to free the slaves." No, Abe Lincoln was very fucking smart.
Abe Lincoln killed a lot of native indigenous people. Too,
And no
man.
disrespect to that,
No,
please.
that's cool. No.
But understand like this: he knew bodies matter in a vote.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't know if that law ever changed or whatever, 1/5 of a vote or whatever that is, African American is.
Yeah. We didn't get to vote. We didn't get to
see?
vote till 1972.
See? So
Indigenous people.
Holy
and
fuck.
I don't
I
know,
didn't
was
know
that a Democrat or Republican that president at the time?
I don't think it was Congress and
Well,
the president. I don't think had shit to do.
So
But you get
He
what I'm
had
saying.
to okay it. I
Yeah.
think, it might have been.
When
Ford-
did women?
Ford or
When did women get
Eisenhower.
the right?
1920.
Yeah.
So black folks were allowed to
Yeah,
vote,
TJ.
but they
yes, TJ, yes.
they got
We didn't matter till fucking 40
Why do you
years
think popularity
ago, 50 years
votes don't
ago.
Right,
really matter?
right.
Fucking crazy.
Black folks were allowed to vote a little early, allowed technically. So allowed to vote, but until the civil rights movement, and then I had to go way past that for them to actually be able to vote. But after they were freed, they were technically allowed to vote.
No, I got to give the brothers props too. If you guys didn't do it in the 60s, we wouldn't have done it in the 70s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We fought.
Well, no, I'm not.
sometimes
I'm
balls is
saying,
enough. Balls is enough to inspire some people around you.
But
bro.
and this is where I feel like this is why it is so important for people to conversate. You know what I mean? Especially in the black community. You know what I mean?
you said 1920. You're
Women?
probably right.
The women?
yeah,
Yeah.
there's a women's suffrage movement in the 20s.
Yeah.
Hollywood and media sells
Okay,
the
did you
roaring.
read Deacon's book? Yeah.
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 It's good.
I really liked
it.
it. I liked it because you could tell. I like that he said it's part of a series, so you know more's coming. But it was
And I hope he does it soon.
yeah, because like one of my staff, I told him about it, and right away he was like, "Can I borrow that?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" He's like, I'll get this back to you."
I think that you bought the hard copy.
Spot
bro,
on,
'cause
my man.
it was like
Thank you, sir.
Spot
1920?
on. Spot the fuck on.
I had him on my podcast on a Sunday night, and it's like I
Just
had
like-
to. I couldn't get the fucking hard
Oh,
copy
yeah.
there, but
So we all
you
know
what
who-
I mean.
so
and
we-
I had to lose, so I just downloaded it and I
Rules.
paid it. You know.
Well, that's
so
what.
we all know
sorry,
made
real
the
quick.
monkey wrench.
Before we get back to Desi, yeah, but that's what I like with Amazon too. I don't know other places, but when you buy the hard copy, they'll give you the e-version right away too if you want. Usually you could
Oh,
read it
damn, I didn't see
anyways.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually if you buy the hard copy, they'll send you an immediate
That's
link
cool.
to the
Yeah.
ebook.
That's cool. Yeah, yeah.
The first black vote was in 1904, but nothing really got changed significantly until like 65.
Damn.
Right.
Man.
And look at the one, 3/5 or 1/5. I want to say it's 1/5.
I don't know. Like I remember, like the
Black Africa
Is?
it said they're like they're 1/5 of a man or something.
Yeah.
So did the Mormon Church. So I'll get deep on you. The Mormon Church, like BYU,
This is why we're friends.
they
That's why I like fucking Mormon bitches on one.
So yeah, fuck them. Let's fuck them. So biblically,
They're nasty.
the Mormons thought that black people were the descendants of Cain, like from the Bible. The dude that killed his brother, they said he's a descendant of Cain, and they weren't full humans. So real life shit. BYU, Brigham Young, super Mormon. They didn't allow black people in their congregation.
Nope.
But there are black Mormons now. You know when black people were allowed in their congregation?
Wait,
Swear
wait,
to God,
sorry.
swear to God, it was
BYU,
Since Jesus
like the
Shuttlesworth.
college,
when they needed a fucking basketball
and
team.
they're in Utah.
Jesus
Yeah.
Shuttlesworth.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
When BYU, Brigham Young's their fucking guy. The Mormon dude, they didn't allow black people in their congregation, but when they needed a basketball team, they allowed black people in their congregation, and there are now black Mormons because black folks were not allowed, period. Descendants of Cain killed his brother, blah, blah, blah.
I used to bang a Samoan Mormon girl.
Desi knows.
I didn't know any of that. I didn't even know BYU was in Utah.
Samoan Mormon girl too.
You probably should.
You probably should.
So I wonder when they allowed Samoans in their congregation.
Probably when they sent a mission to fucking Samoa.
And see, that's the instant. And see, thank you. And that's what can.
It's like we need to save those fucking savages out there. Let's send a fucking. It's not to save us. It's to milk our fucking resources.
Let's
dude.
say
Like,
Big
there's
Dick
not-
Kevin over there.
Yeah, dude. And it just. Okay. I don't want to
shit.
say this girl's name. She was awesome. Our relationship was short, but she was cool. She was brown. But the reason we split, and I'll tell you guys this. I don't know if I told this story before. We were on the horn talking. And George Bush, it was something about prolonging the war or some shit like that. And I was like, this motherfucker. And she goes, I think he's a pretty good president. And I like stopped. I paused for 10 seconds and I didn't hear her giggle or laugh. And I was like, are you serious? She goes, well, I think a lot of bad things have happened while he's been in office. And I think he's reacting to it really well and he's doing a good job. And I was like, what?
Yo.
And she's like,
who was doing a good job?
George Bush. You know what I mean?
Which
This
one?
was-
Older
this was
one
in
or-
07. Yeah, this was in 07. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, your fucking skin is brown and you live in this country and you're indigenous just like I am. And that's, are you fucking with me? Like I had to ask. I was like, are you fucking with me? She was dead ass serious. Like she was Mormon. Her dad's a Republican. That's what they believe in. And I'm just like, damn, I couldn't fuck with her anymore after that, dude.
Yeah, I had to make sure that I fact checked myself just because you know I hear some wild shit sometimes, but I was pretty sure I did. So it says, black people in the Mormon Church were not allowed from 1849 to 1978.
Damn.
1849 to 1978.
Have you ever seen the show Hell on Wheels?
Yeah, a little bit.
Bringing Young is right there.
Common's on there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a dope ass show.
I think I want to finish it, but I was like, kind of got distracted by other shit.
Finish it.
Yeah,
What is it about?
it's like
the
Wild West.
The Continental
almost.
Divide. The railroad. When they brought the railroads to me.
Will we call Common a cowboy in that show? Kinda.
Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is there
Common's a
Indians? Is there
cowboy.
Indians in there?
Yeah.
Tight.
It's a Western restaurant and it's fat.
It's Western.
It's what- say it again.
Common's a cowboy.
Hell on Wheels.
Hell
It was
on
like-
Wheels.
Yeah.
It's on
Like a
Netflix.
drama show? It's not
Yeah.
like a reality
it's
show.
a good
Shoot 'em
it's
up,
a good-
bang, bang.
Bang bang, shoot 'em up. Yeah.
Oh, dope.
It's like
Deadwood?
it's a Sons of Anarchy but Western.
Like
And real.
I'm surprised TJ ain't seen it.
I haven't heard of it.
It's
Hell
almost
on
like
Wheels on Netflix.
and you see and you feel you hear all the racist words and stuff. You know what I mean? It's vulgar. You know what I mean? It's no joke. It's not for the faint. But
That's
What
how
if-
Deadwood was.
it's
too.
a
I
good-
remember,
P
fucking
likes it. P's a
show.
Western fucking savant.
and look, Westerns
Who's that?
are good.
Who's P?
Yeah, I don't know. I just randomly spout off letters. I gotta pay.
Just like fucking with me when I'm high.
Who?
I thought we had another white guy at the table before.
I like this table. It's more cultured.
It is a pretty good.
I like the new angle too, TJ. Good job on that.
Oh man, I just took your recommendation. I'm glad we finally did it. I hope it looks good on the camera too. No, we love P, man. He's doing family
Absolutely,
shit.
man. Yeah. He's forgiven.
You're still a fucking
Yes.
asshole. He never even told us he wasn't coming. He just fucking left it in the air.
see the back of TJ's neck.
You can see my neck. How many rolls I got? Hey, watch this. I do this with my nieces and my kids sometimes. I'm like, you guys want to see something cool? They play with that shit too. They're like, going crazy. You know, all these dates are blowing my fucking mind, bro. Like, especially because I was already sick of hearing people talk about how things things are over, get over it kind of shit. And it's like, they're not that long ago.
Dude, like that's honestly, that's why I like being Deacon Jones' friend online too, because fuck, he just lets him have it.
Yeah, I
Like,
love
there's-
watching him get at
It's
people.
and even when he's not responding, when he's just posting his own shit, like if you don't do this, or this, then you're doing this.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, he's fucking right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't. Like Onwin was saying, it's like I can't argue with that, bro. Like he's fucking saying what's up, and
Yeah.
it's the truth. You know what I mean? So it is like I don't care who it offends or it pisses off, and he doesn't either, and that's why I fucking love about him, dude.
Yeah, no.
You know, like it means a lot to have a homie like that.
He sticks to his guns. He knows what he's fighting for. I love it. The people I fucking look up to and like have gotten to meet through this shit. The people I've got to meet through my friendship with Mike, like it's beautiful because like I got a lot. I always like to remind people I'm the young one at the table. Like, and
How old are
I'm
you?
32.
Oh, hey, baby.
Yeah. So
he looked like he's like 40.
So like I'm always looking up
Baby.
to all this shit. Like man, I'm learning. I'm always grateful for you guys because you guys are always
All I say is
educating.
just don't never fucking doubt yourself.
Yeah, hell yeah, TJ. Thank you.